Hi, everybody.
Hi there. So here's another don't do this. Here are some pictures of how our truck is set up with the generator. We leave the generator in the truck. The propane tank sits right next to it. It's all plugged in and everything. And this is just basically how we leave it all day long. Well, I had to go into town to grab some stuff from the grocery store one night, and I did not look. I went around the front of the truck and got in and drove away.
And give you a little the technical side of things of what happened here. And you can see from the pictures. So we've got the standard 30 amp cord that comes out the back of the trailer. It's about, I don't know, 15, 20 foot long. And I normally don't pull all of it out. It's kind of a pain to deal with. And we have a 30-foot cord, an extension cord. And you need those, by the way, because you never know what you're going to get when you get to a place you could be able to reach it. And so because we're running the generator, I plug in that extension cord and put the truck away from the trailer. So that's the setup. And Sandy's been beating herself up about driving off with it. But, you know, I should have unplugged it. Is really, I think it's my fault. But anyway, she's taking the blame for it. And so she went to go into town. I went back in the trailer, sat down, and all of a sudden I heard something that sounded like a reel, like a fishing reel, just and then I heard kabang, and I knew exactly what it was because of where the sound was coming from. And I bolted it outside, but by that time the truck was off to the road. She couldn't hear me, and I was yelling that, you know, she needed to come back so I could check the generator. Well, fortunately, the generator's fine. And, you know, I don't know if I would like one of those 30 amp lock-in receptacles, because ours isn't on our generator, and thank goodness, because it pulled out. Absolutely amazing. Didn't damage the plug, the generator. And when I took the access panel off to look at the pigtail, the cord for the trailer itself, it turns out it must have been when she was going, you know, it was pulling it out of there pretty quick. Well, it all got tied up in a ball, and that hit up against the hole and stopped. And so that stopped the end that goes into the electrical control panel from feeling any load from the fiasco that it went through.
So the prongs on the plug were bent a little bit, but he was able to get those straightened out.
They weren't too bad. But I guess what we're learning is, and I've done it too, I've drove into town with the tailgate down. So we're trying to apply, but the boondocking is new to us. You know, we've traveled all over the place and never really have used the generator. And first we took the generator out of the truck, but then it was threatening to rain, so we covered it up with plastic bags because it has, you know, open outlets. They don't have covers over them. And then I decided the best thing to do is put it in the back of the truck, just let the exhaust blow out, leave the tailgate down, propane tanks off on the cool side of it, and it's the standard cord they give with you anyway. And so that's how we handle that. But now what we need to do when we're boondocking is the same rule we use for the trailer, where you walk around the trailer before you move the trailer twice. We need to walk around the truck before we move the truck.
Yeah, our first fix for this problem was to just make sure that we unplugged it.
Yeah.
Make sure that we unplugged the plug from the generator and dropped it on the ground when we were done using it. But that led to me driving into town and the tailgate was open. So, yeah, you need to walk around your vehicle and check it before you go anyplace.
You know, there's no end to the stupid things you can do. I mean,
we can do a lot of stupid.
We can do stupid things, like minor ones. You know, it gets chilly, and we're at Quartzsite in the desert, and it gets down to the 30s. In the evening. It doesn't freeze, but I mean still. And we constantly keep going to bed and leaving the vent lids open,
which makes the furnace run more.
Yeah. and then wonder why. You know, we're going through propane and dead battery in the morning because the furnace ran more than it should have. Yeah. So there's no end to the mistakes that you can make apparently while you're doing this. And again, if we share some of our mistakes with you, we're hopeful that it saves you some time. So before you go to bed, put the vent covers down.
And check your truck.
And check your truck. Anyway, that's our little ditty. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't had a chance to check out our other videos, if you're seeing this for the first time, please check out our channel. We've got lots of travel videos of places we've been, campground reviews, some to-dos and to-don'ts, and we've even done a little cooking ditty. So thanks for watching. Love to have your comments and questions or suggestions if you have them. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
See ya.